Hi everyone, welcome to Endless Space 2. We are gonna play with the Lumeris this time. So that's another let's play. We're gonna play in Endless difficulty, fast speed, 7 competitors, hard difficulties, difficulty on pirates, overhauled, galaxy shape. If you've followed my previous recordings of Endless Space 2, you know that the kind of settings I would like. Just to explain again, Endless difficulty obviously because we want difficulty, we want challenge. Fast because I do want these Let's Play to be around like 20-25 episodes. It's usually between 12 and 16 episodes. 7 competitors on a kinda large-ish galaxy. I don't want it to be too large because I want some encounters. I don't want it to be too small so that I can get some space for expansion. And let's look at the Lumeris before we jump into the game. So these guys are planet brokers. They use dust to colonize and they can negotiate and trade outposts using diplomacy. So we can actually give outposts to the other faction for, I don't know, some more dust or something else. The Lumeris faction are very much dust oriented, so they make +1 dust on every planet per population and +3 on fertile as well. So we're going to try to settle on fertile planets. They are pacifist, which means obviously more dust, more trade routes, so we're going to do a lot of trading. They are a republic, which is probably one of the best type of government we can hope for. That's really good. We mean low effects intensified is really great as well. They start with a Gnashast citizen, which is okay, I would say. We're not going to do too much war anyway, we're probably going to do a lot more defense. Blockade breakers, it means they can be blockaded by opponents in Cold War, which means we'll be able to do a lot of trading. We'll have to settle very far away to get the best out of our trading. They're optimistic, +20 approval, that's probably their best threat. It means you can expand quite a lot, you can overexpand a little bit, there's no problem with that. Efficient explorer, you get more probes. Their early game will be a lot about exploration. You can get infinite supermarket out of the box, and that's it pretty much. Oh yeah, and you can get +1 trading company headquarters in the Empire, so we're definitely gonna have a lot of headquarters for trading. Let's jump into the game. So as usual, you're gonna get 2 episodes per week, and these will be, I think, on Monday and Friday. And as I said, this will last probably a month and a half, around 14 episodes.
Sure, the families have disagreements.
That's why we have codes.
To work together. You don't steal the fish from somebody else's plate.
The second he walked in, I knew the kid was different. He'd take risks. Break the rules that tied my hands. But he ignores the codes. Goes overboard.
And dust, powerful stuff.
No personal use.
So we collect it, invest it.
And he misuses dust.
Complaints get handled here.
Not in back alleys.
Applies, shall we say, unnecessary force. Maybe he knows dust, but I know the families. And I need both of those to take the galaxy.
And we're in. Let's see, where do we start? We start in the north side of the galaxy, if we can say so. What do we have on Pixies? We only have 1 planet. It's a temperate one. Do we have any fertile? We only have 1 fertile. This is not a great starting system, I would say. So what are we going to do with our fleet? Well, first of all, I think I'm going to change what I'm doing. So as you can see, we've got 2 exploration ship right now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to merge them. I'm going to assign my hero to it, and we're going to explore this. So we've got 6 probes. We'll be able to send these 6 probes right now. So we've got Red Sang and Titanium. That's already good to secure Titanium. got a mixed anomaly here and on ton of rings, which is a beneficial anomaly, and some red sign loot. Apart from that, we got nothing on our home planet. We might want to colonize this one. I think I'm gonna go with cerebral reality, and then that's 4 turns. We'll see. We want to secure the luxuries and the titanium as soon as possible. Next, we'll probably need another caravel as well. So that guy has recruited. So I assigned him to this. I assigned that guy here because I want him to get the experience. Let's send some probes in this direction. And then if you watched my beginner's guide, you know I like to retrofit these vehicles. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change these. It'll be the cheapest way. I still want 6 movement points. I'm just gonna change that like that. Ooh, look at that! They've changed the battle tactics screen here. That's pretty nice. So now we can retrofit these guys for 30. And we have 1 anomaly here that we can look at. And in this system there's no anomaly. Wow, that's pretty bad. Okay, let's just move here. Oh, we cannot move because we used all our probes. Okay, my bad. So maybe I shouldn't have done that in that order. Let's send a couple more probes, and then that's it. So in terms of technology, we're going to go for xenolinguistic first. Obviously, we want titanium, so that's going to be great. We will want access to the marketplace very soon, and then the intergalactic supermarket. So I think that will be a good order. We might need some of these depending on the type of planets we can settle on. There's nothing we can colonize right now, which is pretty bad. So let's see and wait what we have to see what we have here. And in terms of laws, we can pass a lower fleet cost, no. Trusted broker plus 5% diplomatic cost reduction per turn, not really interesting. And we might want to use that to make a lot of dust. Let's see how happy we are with just loyal. So if I move that down, I'm gonna lose some dust, because I'm gonna be content. So the question is, if I pass that low, plus 4 per population, that's gonna plus 32. Let's see, plus 38. So that's a little boost, even though we're only content. We can do that for now, but we're losing a bit of science, so that's something to keep in mind. We discovered the planet Sikagoja. So okay, that will be. That's a special planet, and that's a very nice place to go and settle on. So we're gonna create the outpost right on this monsoon planet. Fortunately, you cannot speed it up. Now that I think of it, I might just cancel that low now. We don't really need that because we're losing a lot of science by doing that. Right now, we already gained 1 turn. So let's move here. And actually, what do we have here? Got a lot of anomalies. So let's just split that fleet, unfortunately. So let's just create a new fleet with that guy. Okay, and that guy should level up by doing that. Got mineral reach here and a bit of experience, so that's good. Yes, we leveled up. So what are we going to pick with that? We could go with the flat science boost or the flat dust boost. And I think I'm going to go with that. And the question is, when are we going to be able to assign him? In 3 turns. In 3 turns we're going to assign him here. Usually I don't do that. I always put my first hero as the governor, but I wanted to try a different start. Got Zubin here, which has 1 anomaly, so we're gonna send that guy. These guys are gonna move here. 3 turns, oh my god. So I think once we go here and research all the different anomalies there, I'll assign him to my system. So, what do we have here? We can get... That's how solo quest started. So we can assimilate 1 minor faction for Harakio, Omoka to be present on at least 4 planets for a bit of dust, and Lancelem for 50 titanium. If you make a quick calculation, it means this is much better because if you look at this price, you cannot have access to the marketplace. You can probably sell your titanium for more than 4 dust. So we're going to go with, I mean, that one. 50% of the systems in this galaxy. That's going to be very long. So actually, I'm going to go with that. We've discovered the Mavros. That's not great, but... Oh yeah, and we use dust or diplomacy, I would say, actions. So even though these guys are industrialists, I mean, they're not that bad for us. So what do we want next? We can either go for... Already happy here, that's good. Drone network or colonize these so that we can get titanium. We're going to do that because titanium, once we have access to marketplace, we can sell it, which means more dust, which means more expansion, and then we're going to try to snowball. Oh, so we've got Xanados here. Look at that. That looks like a pretty decent system. Obviously, we want to look at fertile planets, so got only one here. And over there, this is a monsoon temperate. Sterile. Okay, so nothing fantastic. What about here? Obviously, let's research that. Transvine. Sterile. Yeah, these things are not. This system is not very good. I think we're gonna have to keep this one for now. I'm not gonna share my growth right now. We do have. What do we have here? These are cold planets, so that's good for science. Looking for hot planet. This seems like a decent place because of all the beneficial anomalies, to be honest. Or maybe we'll have to go here. In any case, we can put outpost once we've got the money. That's good for us. We've got 3 probes, so we're gonna send 1 probe in that direction. That guy is gonna reach the system next turn. And we've decided to colonize the monsoon. That's quite crazy. So yeah, I can start moving in that direction as well with this guy. So no research queued. What is that? Colonize ash. So is there any planet right now that I see that I would like to colonize? Obviously I want a planet that is dust focused. Maybe here? Yeah. The gas warm. But it's not fertile. Question is... Yeah, how much per... Yeah, it doesn't really say the exact production. That's a little bit annoying. Maybe once we get there. Let's just explore. Deserted city. Wow, that's another beneficial anomaly. Okay, there's some good anomalies in the neighborhood, so that's good. And we've researched... Yeah, researched that. Let's go on to galactic commodities, as I was saying. Got some titanium to sell. How much? We need 343. Okay. So here, how many probes do we have? One. We only have one. I'm surprised. Okay, that's another beneficial anomaly. That's good. We're just gonna wait until the probes recover and that guy's gonna move in that direction. Don't think there's anything else we can do. Maybe we can try to bribe them for more, but I'm gonna keep my dust. What about my hero? It's our first contact and first bribe. We don't have any neighbors so far, so that's kind of good. We're playing pacifist, so we don't want to have like cravers just next to us. Medium hash, both are ash, but the large one is probably more important. And that's a module. Okay. Still haven't leveled up, so I'm gonna wait one more turn until little Yelchin levels up. 2 more turns here, and then I think it makes sense to queue that. We probably need another caravel at some point. Okay, they are over there, and we've got Lupus here, so... Lupus has a jungle, an atoll, and an Arctic. So that's gonna be good for us, I think. Definitely need more outposts. Ooh, no probes, okay. These probes takes a long time to regen. Ooh, that would have been good to obtain. Actually, he already leveled up. I can give him that. And then explore that one. Analytical engine. +1 dust on system per curiosity ever discovered. That's pretty good. +2 vision range on fleet on... Okay, that's good as well. So now we can assign our governor. That should boost our dust production. We can keep it that way. Let's look at that. We will make more dust if we go here, but less industry. It doesn't slow down anything else though, so that's good. Actually, I think it would be wiser to leave that here. Yeah, the Lumeris on this planet is better. How expensive is that? Ooh, 10 turns. Wow, can only be built once per empire. Okay. So what are we gonna pick next? We might want to have that so that we can buy out things, and we might want to have this as well to build the intergalactic supermarket. Maybe it's gonna be too expensive at the beginning. So the question is, where do we want to settle next? To know that, wow, that's super far. To know that we should look closer at the different system we have. Fortunately, we don't know where the strategic resources are. We know there are titanium here, but that's it. We might want to colonize that just because it's easy to colonize. There's a couple of beneficial anomalies. This one is going to be good for science. Actually, this one might be one of the best that we can get. This one maybe for later on when we get more industry, but really what we want is dust. I think the only one we might be interested in and will be desert. So desert, if I remember correctly, it's only over there. We've got ash and savanna, so that one could be a good one. So let's just go bionic shield, and the warp drive is always useful to get. I'm happy to have that. Let me quickly have a look at my caravel. Is there anything I want to change? Probably not. That is not acceptable because we need the movement point. Oh, I can retrofit that guy here. Yay! Now I got my probes back. Cost me a bit of money, but that's fine. We got it back because we got some loot. Permanent monsoon. Okay, not that great. So, look at that, 75 titanium. That actually is fantastic because we can sell that. No, don't want to buy, I want to sell. And we probably want to sell that amount for now, which means we can now settle. So we could have an outpost on the Savannah one, which is here, but I think we need to pick one we can colonize. So either that one. Oh no, we can't here. Let me see. Xanados. The fertile planet. That is a very decent system. It's not too far. I would like to expand as far as I can. This huge gas cold will be good. I think this is a good place to go. Fertile planet with deserted cities. Yeah, that's good. We can use influence to speed things up. We don't use influence to trade with minor factions, so we can definitely use that. Yeah, I'm going to do it here. This is a more interesting outpost than this one. And we still have a lot of dust, so why not have 491? So 491, we need 130, so maybe 12, no, 12 is not enough. 20? Yeah, that way we can buy another outpost. The question is, where do we want to go? Tough choice, because I might want to wait until I can colonize this one. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. There's no oh, okay, I cannot move there for now, so... And there's nothing here. Not much we can do here. We have to wait 2 more turns for that guy to be able to do anything. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna move here, and then we're gonna send some probes. Hopefully I'm not gonna get too annoyed by these guys, which means I can praise them even more. System colonize on Oriad. That's good. We're present on 4 planets. We're getting some dust and reach 150 dust per turn in one of your system to get the Black Tax Authority, which will be very useful for us to snowball our dust production. That's good. That's going well. And over there we are content. We're gonna go with this and then that. That's standard build order for the Lumeris, dust above anything else. I think I'm gonna queue that. Okay, we can move on. Do they have any anomalies here? Yes. Transvine, good. And then send a probe in that direction. Where? That is crazy. That's one of the craziest Starling I've ever seen in that game. Bribe these guys. I could bribe them more. Yeah, I do have the money to do it. Let's bribe them a bit more. And that will be it. I think I want you to go back home. That is going well. And I think that's it. I'm very surprised I haven't met any other faction so far, but it's good for me. It means I can freely expand. The more I expand, the better it will be for my trading headquarters. So we will need to look at that soon. Actually, how much am I making? +3 red sign, +3 transvine. Okay, that's decent. Obviously, we're gonna abuse the market so much with the Lumeris. Anyway, that will be it for our first episode of our Let's Play the Lumeris in Endless Difficulty. Thank you for watching. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.